Oh, it is really raining outside. Right, just going to show you what I've got in here. So these are, we're just going to go through all the tomatoes and just show you what they look like at the minute. San Marzano, plum, lovely chunky fat plums. This is indigo cherry drop, so it starts off this kind of purple colour and then ripens to this lovely red, reddy brown. Oh, I might just have to eat that one. That is so good. Absolutely lovely tomato. So that's indigo cherry drop. Then I've got a salad tomato called Alicante, which is this one here. At the back, I have got green zebra. Excuse me, just literally stuffing my face full of tomatoes. This one is called Rose de Berne, like a really lovely dusky pink colour. And well, actually there's a riper one down here. See how pinky that is? Really nice flavour. This is Costaluto at the back, so it's a scallop shaped beef tomato. That's quite a small specimen, but that's the colour that it goes. And then we've got Burn Rose. I've got some on the other side as well. Big fat beef tomato. That's it. Getting there. Again, slightly blush colour. Then this is the same type. Big, huge blush beef tomato. Then at the back I've got Prune Dantan. It's a heritage tomato. Now it starts off like a lovely purpley green like that. Look at that colour. And then once it's ripe, let's find a ripe one, you get this kind of colour. So a yellowy, sort of dark burgundy kind of tomato. Again, super flavour. This one here is Burmese sour, and it's a flat scallop shape. I've not grown it before, so I'm not sure what the taste is like, but apparently very good for curries. So the shape of that is wicked, really flat, like a patty pan. Then another heirloom. This one is Lillian's Yellow. It's absolutely ginormous, like over the size of the palm of my hand. I haven't got any that are ripe yet, but they are just on the turn. You can see it's sort of getting a yellowy tinge to it. At the back I've got some quite small Oxheart tomatoes. That's called Dawson's Oxheart. I've got some bigger ones that are green. Here we are. That's kind of more the size it will be. Got some little red ones at the bottom there. This one is Elsa Craig, so just a standard salad tomato. There's one down here. This one is some more Burmese sour, a little bit further behind than the other ones I've just shown you. Okay, on the other side of the greenhouse, get through the cosmos. That is Rebel Starfighter Prime. You can see how big it is, almost the size of the palm of my hand, but even bigger, like a heart shape, lovely purpley green colour. Amazing flavour, that one. This one is a medium-sized tomato. Can't really see it very well there. It's called Bloody Butcher. Let me just see if I've got any others down here. Yeah, at the back. Whoops. There we go. Just a really lovely sort of round, standard shaped tomato, but very flavoursome. This is Amethyst Jewel. That's it in its sort of non-ripe form. And here it is just turning. Look at that colour. It's like a peachy purple. I think I've got one a bit further up actually. Here we are, look. These ones, look at the colour of those. That's Bloody Butcher that I just showed you. And then this is an unknown heart-shaped one that I brought back from Ibiza. I think it's well, it looks like an ox heart to me. It's obviously shaped like a heart. Big, fat, juicy. That's just, oh, there's one here that's just starting to turn. Then what have we got here? This is a beef one that I brought back from Ibiza. At the moment it's just resembling a Granny Smith apple. Looks amazing. There's some more just further up the plant there. Haven't got any that are, I mean it is absolutely huge, but I haven't got any that are ripening yet. And then this is the burn rose that you saw on the other side, like a lovely blush pink but a beef tomato. This is one to show you the size, big, like fits in the palm of my hand. Lovely big shaped tomato. That's burn rose, a lovely, lovely flavour. You can just see them all ripening at the back there. Oh, I can't wait for those. Then I've got a very early orange cherry called Sun Gold. Can't really see the colour very well there, but that's because I need to. There they are at the back. There they are. So that's them just turning, and pretty much, can I show you that? There we go. That is split, so I'm going to have to eat that one, sadly. That's it, kind of in its full colour, like a lovely orange. That's quite a tart tomato. Well, when I say tart, I suppose it is sweeter than some, so yeah, it's maybe a bit more sweet than the others, but I like them when they're not too ripe because they are a little bit tartar. Anyway, I'm going to eat that one. That was really nice. Oh, sorry, I've eaten it and forgotten to show you what the inside's like. Sorry. Right, this one is Black Beauty. So I think they're all starting to ripen now. This is, I guess, its colour when it's ripening. You see the green, sort of slightly dark purple, and then this one is pretty much ready to eat. Absolutely beautiful black colour. It is sort of faded to red at the bottom, but the top of it is very black. Now when they, yeah, that one is probably better. When they're fully ripe, they do go totally black. I mean, look at that. Delish. This one is called Cœur de Bœuf. The little heart, well, it's kind of a medium-sized ox heart tomato. So not too many seeds, but really good for pastas and things. That's called Cœur de Bœuf. Lots of those germinating. If I just pan back out, there we go. You can see that bunch there. Hiding at the back here is one of my favourite heirlooms. It's called Uluru Ochre, and you can see just there, I'm not going to pull it off the plant, it's just changing its colour. It is an orange tomato, so that's not too far away. It's a beefsteak and it's a heritage one, so it's a bit gnarly. That's not rot at the bottom, that's just where it makes its kind of scallop shape. You do get that sometimes at the bottom. That's not blossom end rot. I've got a little reel about that actually on some other tomatoes, but that's not it. Yeah, it's a real sort of, look at that one, a real gnarly shaped beef tomato, but that is an orange one, and it is, I think, possibly one of my favourites, along with that Rose de Berne that we saw earlier. This is Gardener's Delight, standard tomato. I'm actually, so far, not that impressed with the flavour of this one. You can find it in most garden centres and things, and it is prolific. But compared to the other tomatoes in here, the flavour is just not that great. So I'm not going to bother with growing that one next year. That's Gardener's Delight. And lastly, hiding in the corner is some more Rebel Starfighter. You can see the gnarly shape of it. That's not ripe at all yet, but that is all to come. So thanks for watching. You can see they're all starting to turn now, so it's a very exciting time. You know, when the colours are changing, it's really lovely to see. And obviously, the more the more that get ripe, the more I take them off the vine and start to eat them. So yeah, it's a lovely time of year at the moment. As you can see, I'm in Sussex. This is the current state of the weather. So unfortunately, the tomatoes have had a bit of a rough time, but at least it's fairly warm in here, and they're out of the wind and the rain.